Okay. Echo held her breath as the pirate captain pulled out a crisp piece of cream-coloured parchment and began to read. To the members of the Seven Skies Alliance, I spent my life searching for treasure, but never once did I manage to find the cutlass of Calthain. Calinth. A surprised murmur went around the room. But the cutlass of Calinth was destroyed, said Lil, her face ashen. Let me finish, Rashmi snarled. She cleared her throat and continued to read. When Indigo Vi vanquished Calinth Casterbrook, she hurled the cutlass into the flames of Mount Flameflux, and we all thought it had been destroyed forever. But I have since found out that there was a dragon nesting in the volcano. That dragon escaped with the cutlass and took it to its own treasure hoard. The cutlass of Calinth remains intact. A gasp erupted around the table. Let me see your gasps. Gasp. Rashmi continued, I am too old and ill now to chase after it, but I have found out where it lies. I have drawn a map that shows the exact location of the dragon's new lair. Whoever can solve my riddle, find the map and retrieve the cutlass first, is its rightful owner and the leader of all the Seven Skies. A hush descended on the room, and the sky pirates shot each other fierce glances. Rashmi paused for a moment and then continued to read silently. Gilbert tensed on Echo's shoulder. She snuck a glance at Horace, whose face was pale in the moonlight. What did it mean, leader of all the Seven Skies? Did that mean if the Black Sky Wolves found this fabled cutlass, Lil would be a sky pirate queen? Echo's insides fizzed with excitement. Dragon layers, legendary treasure. This would be their biggest adventure yet. Oi, read it out loud so we can all hear it, yelled Oswald the Terrible. Rashmi cleared her throat. To find the way to Dragon Caves, seek knowledge underneath the waves. For 70 rungs you'll need to climb if you're to find the map in time. Face up to me and hold my hand. A trio and quarters the place to land. After a moment of silence, the rest of the pirates all got to their feet and made for the door, looking daggers at one another. As they disappeared down the stairs and their voices and footsteps faded, Echo sank back on her heels. What did the riddle mean? She bit her lip and waited until the heavy-booted footsteps died away at the bottom of the staircase before flinging aside the curtain and uncoiling herself from their hiding place. Come on, she said to Horace. We've got to get back to the Scarlet Margaret. There's a cutlass and dragon's treasure to find. Dragons, said Horace with a shiver. I don't like the sound of that. Lil will know what to do, said Echo. I bet she solved the riddle already. Come on, back to the Cloudcatcher. Finally, you're saying something sensible, said Horace, hugging himself. The sooner we get back to the Scarlet Margaret, the better. Echo took one last look at the septopus before easing the door open. She listened for a moment, then crept back down the stairs. There was no sign of Grub, but that was just as well, thought Echo guiltily. After all, he was bound to realise the Ethernet she had given him wasn't real sooner or later, and they needed to be long gone by the time he did. They made their way back through the snaking corridors to the door that led out to the ice. What about the dogs? Hissed Horace, as Echo pushed the door open, but there were no dogs or people to be seen on the path. Come on, said Echo, we got lucky. They hurried around the corner. We'll have to go down backwards with the net again, she said, pulling it out of her knapsack and fastening one end to the rocks. Echo? What? She said without looking up. Where did we leave Cloudcatcher? Echo jerked her head up. taking in Horace's ghost's white face, and followed his gaze down the mountain. Fear rippled through her. Cloudcatcher had disappeared. Chapter 12. We'll read the start of chapter 12, okay? Okay. Where is it? Echo frowned in confusion and leaned as far as she dared over the edge of the icy slope. She peered through the white flurries of snow. It must be hidden under the snowdrifts. After all, it had to be there somewhere, but however hard she looked, she couldn't see the little machine. She swallowed a lump of panic that had formed in her throat. What could have happened to Cloudcatcher? We will read the rest next time. Good night, Baba. Sleep well. Have sweet dreams. Catch this kiss, please. And this one. And one from me, please. Oh, I got you. No. Good night, Baba. I love you.